The second installment of the hugely successful R-rated comedy The Hangover is back. In this film, Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms and Zach Galifianakis return as the now famous Wolfpack, who all travel to Thailand, where Stu is set to marry his new fiancée Lauren on one of the luxurious island resorts.
Stu's first marriage. There was a whore in Las Vegas a couple of years ago.
Time's up.
The dentist, who is reluctant to have a final send-off, is eventually convinced by his friends to have one drink ahead of the big day. Fast forward to the day after the night before, and the three find themselves in the city of Bangkok, with only a vague recollection of their wild night, which included a face tattoo, Mr. Chow, a monkey,
What's a monkey?
and a missing brother-in-law. In the search to find Teddy, the three piece together their hilarious and rather twisted one night in Bangkok. The Hangover Part II opened at the weekend alongside the DreamWorks animation sequel Kung Fu Panda 2, and while the animated films usually hit the top spot, the stars of The Hangover told us they were certain that the now famous Wolfpack and Crystal the Monkey would definitely trump the panda at the box office.
I think we may get lucky, and we may take the panda.
You know, we're not actually fighting a panda bear.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
How was that timing, Ken?
It was very good.
I went there.
Yep.
I threw it over there.
Yeah.
I took it back.
Yeah. He's giving me junket notes on how to.
Junket notes.
Okay. Why, are you new to this junket?
No, he's the best. I was actually trying to see if that was funny or not.
Oh, that was very funny.
Okay.
It was very good. I had a hearty laugh.
Oh, good.
Inside.
Is that what happens on set?
Yes.
Like,
I'm sorry. I'm
all
sorry.
the time.
Well, under a very stressful situation, because you have this captain of the ship who's a tyrant, lashing us. Todd Phillips. That's Todd Phillips. And we're not joking about that.
And you're in Bangkok, so
And we're in
you need to
Bangkok,
do that,
which
you know?
was
Where are you guys?
Justin Barter, who returns to the role of Doug in the film, says he jumped at the opportunity to be in the second one.
The first one was fantastic, and a great experience, and a hilarious movie, and people loved it. And I mean, there's no reason I wouldn't come back. These are my good friends that I'm working with, and they're all brilliant. And it's like I would, do anything with these movies.
I read the script and I was kind of like, whoa. Because
close to home.
as a decent, as like a sort of ethical person, I just sort of thought, this is such a crazy thing to put out there for this like guy Stu, who just seems like such a, I don't know, normal sweet dude. But then again, as a comedian, I think it's just important to throw all caution to the wind and be as ridiculous and crazy as possible.
Bradley Cooper, who plays the role of Phil, says not only is it a lot darker, but it was also one of the most challenging to film.
If there's any window into why it was difficult, what you see is the way it was. So you can imagine shooting a movie under those circumstances would be problematic, because just the sheer numbers of the number of people that populate the streets. I mean, Bangkok is populated by, I wish Alan was here, but I think 11 million people, upwards. So that's and it's awake at all hours of the day. And we shot a lot of nights for a couple of weeks, and it was still, you go out in the middle of the night, you wake up at 3 or 2 in the morning to go to work, and it could be 11 o'clock in New York City. I mean, it's just, the city is energized and alive all the time. That's difficult logistically, just getting to there, getting equipment there, getting people there. Also, comedies, the leaner the better. The quicker, the leaner, the better. And this was bloated and slow.
Coming into the film as one of the only female characters, Jamie Chung says the acceptance into the Wolfpack gang didn't go without a little bit of work, especially from Justin.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't let me eat at the table, so I'd eat on the floor, and,
She looks very strange when she eats.
How so?
She looks like a pig.
I was serving them, but they let me have my own room, so that was really nice.
Well,
I didn't have to sleep outside.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. That's really kind of
Janitor
her.
club.
Very nice.
One of the scenes which highlights the darker side of the sequel is the car chase scene, which Ken Jeong says is one of his favorites.
There's so many elements going on with everybody else, and especially the pig scene. Just watching Ed's reaction to that, it is it's priceless. And I love that scene because it kind of defines Chow's character in many ways when like his rearview mirror is getting shot off and everyone's horrified and he's laughing. You know, it's just that sociopathic quality of Chow is really, for me, kind of comes through. Yes.
It's also a little window into what might have happened the night before. Like Chow just took us down this black hole.
Yeah.
And Chow just loves chaos, loves mayhem, loves danger, and we're just along for the ride.
Bitches.
When a monkey nibbles on a weenus, it's funny in any language.
Watch all the chaos as it unfolds in The Hangover Part 2, which is now showing in cinemas around the country.